2016 NBA Draft, the Philadelphia 76ers select Ben Simmons.
If we are talking about the next LeBron James, the next it player in the NBA, yeah, he's definitely overrated because I keep watching and waiting and watching and waiting. And this young man, who seems like a fine young man, just befuddles me more and more. I don't see the motor. I don't see the intensity. I don't see the passion. I don't see the killer will. I don't see the takeover intangibles. I keep waiting for Ben Simmons to be Ben Simmons, and he just isn't. And here I am, and I'm criticizing this poor, I think he's still 18-year-old freshman. He's a freshman in college, but I hear so much. He is the consensus #1 pick in the draft. He is the next guy in the NBA.
Is that how I go? I don't remember that shit.
That's how I go, nigga. He trying to play me, nigga. I say.
Ladies and gentlemen, I have breaking news that you should know unless you under a rock. But let me tell these people that's under a rock, because I'll be with y'all too. Ben Simmons got traded. Yes, the 76ers, the Philadelphia 76ers. I'm going to call them the Philadelphia 76ers because they silly for this trade. They traded Ben Simmons for guess who? I bet you wouldn't even guess. You probably say a bag of nickels. You probably say a bench player on like the Western Conference team or something. No, for fucking James Harden. Yes, Ben Simmons has been traded to the Brooklyn Nets for James Harden. Now let me get into why the Philadelphia 76ers has dropped the ball by trading Ben Simmons to the fucking Nets. Like, out of all teams, they traded him to the Nets. Now, first and foremost, let me get this out the way. I am no 76er hater. I am no 76er fan. I am no Ben Simmons hater. And I am no Ben Simmons fan. I am strictly a basketball fan. I like great basketball. I like defense. I like those close games, those grit and grind games, the tough. I like the playoff atmosphere. I love college basketball. I like high school basketball. I just like basketball. I like the competitive nature. And what I don't like is these super teams. And that's exactly what Brooklyn Nets was supposed to be. That was their projected. That was their ceiling, to be a super team. It's like, remember when Kobe had Steve Nash, Dwight Howard, and some other people, and Paul Gasol, I forgot. But they had apparently a super team, and I can't remember all their names. And that's how you know they didn't become a super team. Everybody got fucking hurt and played like one season together or something. Like, this is the Brooklyn Nets. Only difference is KD got hurt. Harden had to step up. And some games he did, some games he didn't. Blake Griffin was a washed up star. You just basically had a whole bunch of washed up all-stars hopping on KD's coattail. KD and Kyrie's coattail to get a ring. Like what AD did to get a ring with LeBron. But this is the thing. If the 76ers claim to have a process, right? And if Ben Simmons was the #1 draft pick in your process, why would you not dedicate the time and the resources to elevate your process, right? Like, okay, it worked with Embiid, cool, but you have two. It's not just one on the team, it's more than one player. You obviously have one player who's not developing as the other player. Because Ben Simmons has good potential. Ben Simmons is a great basketball player. Ben Simmons is more athletic than the people who make videos or memes than him. He is better. He's doing better than you, right? And you guys are laughing at him. Everyone's laughing at him, clowning him, laughing him out of his own city, out of his own team. Because he lost confidence because of his jump shot, right? You have a coach that clowns him. Instead of him saying no comment, he could have just said no comment. He didn't have to be funny. He could have just said no comment. But when you have a coach like Doc Rivers, who I believe is a fake coach ever since what he did with the damn Clippers, you have a fake ass coach like Doc Rivers come over and he laughs, clowns at the star player that's supposed to be the process, and then convince the whole organization that this process is a cancer. Like, nah, like since day one, Ben Simmons has been there. He's been trying his hardest and shit. He has one bad series and everybody drops the ball on him. Like, that was the first time he faced this major criticism. Like, you gotta realize he's only 25, which is the thing. He's only 25, so he's not like, yeah, like nowadays they want you to jump out of college and score a fucking 100 points or be Wilt or be Kobe, get them a ring right away. But that's just not gonna happen. It's a process. You're supposed to trust the process, right? They traded him for James Harden. And what makes this trade so bad is James Harden's 35 and Ben Simmons is 25. So that's a decade years apart. So the longevity, right? Just think about that. for instance, the longevity, who's more likely to play longer? Or who's going to give you more minutes for your franchise, you know? Because Harden can play one season with you guys and leave. You don't know. Or he can play with you guys and decide, oh, you guys not it. Then, he going to make it publicly known he wants to be gone. And then he's going to make the whole team cancerous like he did with the Rockets before he left. Like, he's a baby. He has no respect in my books. Cancel him. Like, he's a meme. Like, ever since they started playing basketball and they stopped calling these superstar fouls, he's been getting exposed. His little ass been crying. He's always been crying, but now it's even more apparent that he's just a crybaby. You feel me? And you see it in his numbers. Harden ain't got that many free throws because he ain't doing nothing. But now if we talk about Simmons. Oh, took it to the paint on his little ass. Watch this. Hey, he got ups. Like, what? How you gonna get mad at somebody that got ups? Can your point guard do that? Can your point guard do this? Hey, I didn't think so. I don't think so. Like, honestly, I would want the Bulls to trade for Ben Simmons. Like, I was hoping that the Bulls find something out their ass to give for Ben Simmons, but shit. The 76ers, they got what they deserve with this trade. Because Ben Simmons ultimately won this trade. Like, Ben Simmons or Ben winning. Because he finna start winning right now. You feel me? Because he been winning from day one. You feel me? Because he has more money than you. Okay, this dude's from Australia. I don't know if that's a flex, but he's from Australia. So he's in a different country doing something that your country loves. While your country people are getting dunked on. And there's nothing you can do but make memes about it. You feel me? And that's I just respect hard work. Like, you feel me? I don't have nothing to say about that. I don't have no complaints about that. I respect hard work. That's why I'm rooting for you, Ben Simmons. I'm hoping that your little ass come back on the Nets with at least a jump shot or at least the confidence to pull it. Like, you make all the shots, or no, not you make, but you miss all the shots that you don't take. That's what I learned when I was playing fucking, what was it called? Like middle school basketball. And you supposed to be playing, what is this, professional basketball? And you ain't figured out that all the shots that you don't take, all the shots that you miss, you ain't figured that out by yet? If you ain't figure it out after you pulled this whole social media stunt, after you DMing Shaq, after you doing this, doing that, not wanting to go to practice, going to practice, and being a little bitch about it, like, bro, if you're gonna go to practice, practice. If you're not gonna go to practice, then don't go to fucking practice and take that fine like a man. You feel me? Like, don't be doing all these antics for attention to get out. And then you get out and then you do the same shit. Scared to take a mid-range, scared to take a three. Or if they leave you wide open just so you can shoot and you pull that bitch in the air ball. Like, we better see some improvements. You better not just been on your phone playing the game, trying to get at a Kardashian, trying to do something. Like, you better have been in that damn rec. You better been in that damn gym. Better be getting big. You better come out here looking bigger. Not like Zion, but you better come out here looking muscular. You better come out here ready to pull up, but you better come out here like Clay did. That's what I'm trying to say. You better come out here looking like Clay did. You better come out here putting up more points than you put up before. Nothing the same, nothing average, none better. And I ain't no Brooklyn Nets fan. I told y'all what kind of fan I am. I'm a competitive fan. I like to see teams compete. And I like this storyline because the 76ers are dumb. They're so desperate for Harden, they didn't even try to get a three-way trade in. And they didn't just trade Ben Simmons for Harden. I'm sorry, let me get out the way. They traded more than just Ben Simmons for Harden. Like, you feel me on that? That's the crazy part. They traded away Seth Curry too. And more, like, they traded some valuable pieces. But I don't give a fuck about those valuable pieces. But Seth Curry, you guys say him because, you know, like, that nigga, he related to Steph Curry. So, hey, fuck it. But yeah, man, I'm just trying to tell y'all. Basically, they traded him to the Nets. They played the Nets like 4 times. They're in the same division. Bro, they're in the same fucking division. They're in the same fucking conference. That was the most arrogant shit ever. They're like, you know what? We're just gonna trade you to our neighbor. That's like you having fucking like a daughter or like a son, right? And then like your son, like obviously he live with you, right? And then your son go over to your neighbor's house. And then every day your son come home from school, nah, Dad, I don't want to be here. I want to go outside. You won't let me outside. Nah, you can't go outside. You can't go outside. Do your homework and shit. And then one day you like, you know what? You 18 now. Get the fuck out of my house. And he like, I didn't want to be here to begin with. Cool. And then the person you send them to is your damn neighbor. So now you see them outside living their best life. And you like, they supposed to be inside. Why were they doing outside? When you let them go that quick and that easily. You didn't fire Doc Rivers or talk to Doc Rivers like, hey, bro, like, that's Ben Simmons. You got to help him out at least. Like, you are a coach. You got to, like, coach him into having a jump shot. You got to do something or hire some professional experts that can shoot. Like, I know it's Ben Simmons' responsibility to know how to shoot damn basketball. Like, how the fuck are you a professional basketball player and you're scared to shoot basketball? I don't know. But Ben Simmons can go off his own pocket and hire him a shooting coach if he needs one. Like, look at this shit. Like, he can do something better than be a pussy and scared to shoot. Like, look at this shit. Look at that shit. Ridiculous, bro. That shit's ugly and ridiculous. The Markel Fultz treatment, you feel me? But this dude needs, so he could have got him a teacher. He got him something. Or the 76ers franchise on the behalf. If I was the owner, I would have been like, you know what, I'm finna hire me some damn shooting experts. Y'all got y'all a month with him. Pay that damn how much it is. And after a month, and if you still ain't showing no improvements after I went out my own pockets to help you, then I would have been like, alright, this nigga, he ain't trying to work. He just got a check and now he just comfortable being content like this. Trade him. You feel me? So Ben Simmons, if you comfortable being average, then cool. You're gonna be in the league for like another, I'll give you 3 years. Maybe 4. Maybe 5, but I say 3 because of the way that social media going. Like, you gonna get trolled harder this time if you come back bad. That's why I'm rooting for you, because there's enough negativity in this world, and I don't mean to be negative in this video, but there's enough negativity in this world that I'm not trying to be negative. I'm genuinely giving you my raw, unfiltered thoughts on Ben Simmons trade right now, and why the 76ers are silly for doing that. They didn't think about trading him to the Western Conference. Like, do you not realize you're going to play the Brooklyn Nets in the playoff? Do you not realize you're going to see them 4 times a year? Guaranteed. And you know they're going to be a playoff team. And if you're shooting for the playoffs, there's a chance you're going to see them in the playoffs. Like, that's crazy. Maybe the damn play-in, the way this shit's going. Like, that is crazy that you will risk trading away one of your players to the person that's in the same division as you. That is just the most disrespect. That's how you know they gave up on Ben Simmons. They didn't even respect him enough to trade him to the West. Like, they said, nigga, we want to play you because that's a guaranteed dub. We gonna prove to everybody why. So who knows?
Yeah, man.